Have you heard about Trade Genius by Bob Kudla? This is a platform that, where Bob said is going to be teaching you how we build a seven-figure work from home strategy, trading certain methods. And rather, you can see exclusive training with Bob Kudla, how he, make money nearly every day in the stock market that gives him, financial freedom to do whatever he desires, and how to avoid costly mistakes that most traders make and, cause them to give up trading, taking their dreams with them, and also the one stock that is the foundation to building great wealth, and learn the formula he used to trade that has already made thousands of people millionaires. And right there you can see it says register for webinar now and hold it. And here is Bob right here with his beautiful car. And as you can see live training webinar. Here's a webinar page whereby you go ahead, sign up for this, and you learn one or two things from him. However, it doesn't end here, as possibly you get an upsell after the webinar whereby you get sold and pitched on you joining this Trading Genius program. Okay, so from there, that is how he also makes more money just from teaching stock trading. Now I know you're here today because you want to know, okay, is this legitimate? Is this something you can go for, or is this something you can just sit back, don't even bother going for it? Then the first thing you need to know is that my reviews are mostly for beginners. Okay, in case you're an intermediate or an expert trader, then you might possibly not gain much from this. Okay, but if you're a beginner, then possibly you gain a lot from this video review. Okay, now there are some things you need to know about these and about Bob. Now Bob has been in the industry for a long while with, and is reputable enough. Okay, I've seen several of his tutorials online, and also not really much of tutorials though, but I've seen a lot of where he's been interviewed. Even from my research, I've seen a lot of other scholars in this aspect of stock trading, go ahead, call him to their page whereby they interview him, and he talks a lot about stock trading, and he has been in this niche for a long while. Okay, so you can see him right there. So one thing I noticed about the stock market is that it's mostly filled with people who have been in it for decades, not just few years back. So he's been doing this for decades, and possibly you'll be able to learn one or two things from him. The gist of everything that you see here, even though you're signing up for a webinar, is to sell you a membership plan, okay, either monthly or yearly, to make option traders move. All right, so whatever you see here, the end goal as a beginner, you need to know that the end goal also is for you to subscribe to his plan, okay, to his trading plan. And also from there, he's also making more money from selling his program. Okay, so that is one thing you also need to know. And most of these guys like Bob right here, they sell their brokerage link also to get money from huge commission after you've made deposit. So that is another thing, because even if you go ahead for the webinar now, you're gonna after going ahead, we got to see that we are being told to use some tools and order, but at the end you still got to realize that they make much money from the brokerage link, whereby some of the tools that you use, they make money. Even if you don't subscribe to their plan, they still make money from a huge commission from your deposits. Okay, and another thing you need to know is that just because you're going for this or live training doesn't mean you will get results, because the main strategy are not really gonna be exposed. Okay, so even if you go for the paid plan, it doesn't mean you get everything you need. Okay, so now to talk about the free webinar, so you can see register for the webinar. So it doesn't mean you're gonna get Bob's strategy. Okay, so most of the time, even enrolling for webinars like this is just for them to show you their proof, and at the end to get you to just join their program. So they are not really webinars for you to make much money or learn a particular trading style that might possibly help you out. Now, talking about for beginners, there's some important things you need to know in case you want to go straight into stock trading. Maybe possibly the reason why you're here today is that you just stumble on this and on this Trade Genius, and you felt like, okay, is this something that can help me out? I'm new to this online world, and I see stock trading as something that can help me. So what do you think, Maverick? Is this something that I can go for? Well, I've got some advice for you here, which I'm sure will help you out to make the best decision, even if you are to go into the stock trading. Okay, now the first thing you need to know is that you need to try as much as possible to educate yourself. Okay, so take the time to learn about the stock market and trading strategies, and also risk management before you dive in. It is very important that you educate yourself. There are a lot of free resources on YouTube that you can consume, even Google that you can consume. There are also several forums like Quora, Reddit, where you can ask questions, and you can use these forums and also platforms to learn more about the stock market entirely and the trading. Because the moment you educate yourself and not just go ahead to use whatever you see online, maybe from those people, they show you, they are making results. That is not what you should use to judge your path. Okay, so try as much as possible to educate yourself about stock market, the trading strategies, and the risk management before you dive in. Another important factor you need to put into consideration is starting small, because when you begin with a small amount of capital that you can afford to lose without any significant financial impact, it gets you to go a long way. Now you might wonder, okay, why should I start small? The fact is that if you're a beginner and you're getting started with trading, you stand 99% of chances of losing your money. Okay, I mean everyone does. Okay, even Bob, when he got started, he lost a lot of money. So it is normal for you to lose a lot of money when you're getting started. So that is why you should start small. So even though the little that you're losing, you can still restock again and also still continue. But by the time you use all your money, maybe you're worth $10,000 and you use $9,000 to trade, then you stand high chances of running broke and getting discouraged. That is why you realize that when it comes to trading, a lot of people are losing money more than those that are gaining. And it's normal for you to lose money at first, but if you're getting started small, it minimize your risk, okay, and you quitting, and also minimize the chance of you running broke. All right, because even if you are losing small, at least with time you keep on learning and learning, and later on you can start losing and gaining, and with time you can start gaining more than losing. Okay, also make sure that you utilize stock market simulators to practice trading without risking real money, okay, until you feel confident in your ability. It's better that you don't even go straight to using your real money. Try first to first practice with simulators, and from there it helps you to trade without you risking real money until you're comfortable enough in your abilities. Okay, also it's better that you set realistic expectation. Try to understand that making money in the stock market takes time. Okay, it also takes patience and discipline. It's unlikely to happen overnight, because the moment you start thinking that this can happen overnight for you is where you miss out, and you start more chances of even you know losing everything. Okay, also try to diversify your income. Spread your investment across different stocks or asset classes to reduce your risk. Do not put all your money into a particular stock or asset, because that way you stand more chances of getting quick failure, okay, or even getting immediate failure. Okay, so continuous learning also is important. Even though you're learning from Bob, you can also still learn from other people. Go to forums, learn more from them, so that you'll be able to stay informed, okay, about trends and economic indicators that may impact your investment. Okay, also try and be patient. It's very important, because building wealth through stock trading is not a sprint. So make sure that you stay patient and focus on your long-term goals. That way you are able to get the best result from this. I believe this video has been helpful. Thank you very much for your time. Also, in case you were wondering, okay, Maverick, maybe you're a beginner, you're just looking to make money online, and you want something you can do before stock trading start making you money, then you can check the link in the video description. This is not about trading, this is normal online business that you can get into, and this can help you how to start making money online, and possibly even make you leave your 9 to 5 job. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you the best of luck. Peace and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.